Specifically, it's iron oxide, so this is rust. Same type of iron that's in your bloodstream as well. We also have this streak of yellow behind me, that is sulfur, like the smell of rotten eggs. We have this grayish blue up front, that is magnesium. If you've ever used Epsom salts for gardening or soaking, magnesium is mostly what makes up Epsom salts. We also have this white here, they provide light, they also provide heat though. We brought down some pollen on our clothing when we came down today. So we've accidentally brought... If you wanted to look over this railing as well while we pass it, that is what we believe the original flooring in this area might have looked like. It's very wet, it's very slippery looking. So instead, this gravel we're standing on was brought down in the 1920s. At any given point, there is between 3 and 15 feet of gravel beneath here.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
Right now it's called Bacon Hall because of all the bacon we have growing on the walls here. If you can't see it yet, come further down and look back, and you will. Bacon is a type of flow stone. The water has come through a crack in the wall and gone over the same very thin area so much that we have a very thin sheet of rock that we can actually see light through. These two pieces up front are in particular fairly famous. In the 1960s, National Geographic ran an article. I had a photo of them. We consider them one of the most realistic pieces of bacon in the United States, if not the world. Now we will be seeing a lot of bacon as we go through this cave. There's more bacon under this rock. There's some under that rock. There's some behind that one. This cave is about 90% food. As you come down that hill, if you want to look up at the ceiling, you'll see these lines that stretch the entire length of the room. Those are all go up the same wall eventually, but this side is especially important. Never mind, we're back please. Unfortunately, that does mean they didn't get to see this cave, this part of the cave on the first visit. Wow. So here is Grotto of the Gods. It means big and beautiful in Greek. It is the wettest and coldest room of the cave. Some of you have already figured that out. If you've been dripped on, we call that a cave kiss. It's supposed to be good luck for the day. If you haven't been dripped on, don't worry, you will be. It's a very resistant cave. One being carried in the water into this area. The water ate away about 15 feet underneath as well. Those minerals also would eventually rise to the surface, and it would start to solidify together, same way stalagmites and stalactites do. So that's how we end up with these levels. They're floating on top of the water. So we can see at least 3 different water levels that might have been down here. If you guys have a well, your well might be tapping into an area like this deep beneath the ground. At some point, however, something happened, probably an earthquake, and all of the water very, very quickly left. That's why we don't have any lower ones right here. There is a matching table on the other side. We do call these tables or shelves because they are a former water table. We'll be seeing at least one more as we go through the cave. You want to look over here as we head out as well. You might notice some little spider webby looking things on the ground. Little white lines all over this area. That is what we call rimstone. This is very young rimstone, but eventually it may form a questions about is the staircase. Now this staircase was decommissioned in the 1950s for being too dangerous. We couldn't use it anymore. It's very impressive considering what the 1950s considered dangerous. So it does have a chain across it. Please don't go up it. Please don't make me chase you up it. Won't be fun for anybody. So we could not use that staircase to access the rest of the cave anymore. So we couldn't get anywhere basically past this point. To try and solve that, we did drill a tunnel. This is the only area in the cave we have dug in. So we are going to be seeing that as well.
Watch your hair. It's narrow.
Yeah, this is where that staircase leads out of. So you have come to the same place. You just took a slightly different path. Now, if you want to stand right about here and look through the end of those two pillars, you may see a dark figure through them. You might be too close for it. We have a little area of sight right here. If you look through those two pillars, you may be able to see a small figure at the bottom of them. Did it go? Did any of your sparkles go off? No. Were you looking at all of them? So what's happening if an individual sparkle did go away? It's not because of the colors, it's because of where the colors are coming from. Like a mirror, it'll only bounce light from a certain area. So you can also make your sparkles disappear by going left or right. So the room we're in right now is called the Giant's Room. Behind me here is the giant. This also fell down about 7,000 years ago in one of the earthquakes. In this case, the earthquake cut it off from the ceiling. You can see it's flat there, it's flat down here. The markings under there match the markings up above. This fell straight across from the ceiling about 7,000 years ago. It never entirely made it to the ground. It is being held up by about 3 different formations right now. One over there in the spotlight, another over here, a third in the back we haven't fixed the spotlight for yet. It's not actually touching the walls, the ceiling, or the floor. You might think it's touching the wall here. There's actually an inch or 2 of space. You are welcome to look under it as long as you respect the chains and do not climb up anywhere. This weighs about 200 tons, so it is not moving from where it fell.